madness descending amongst the spirits. The Aztecs believed that they could avert the apocalypse through sacrifice. History tells us they failed. Their tragedy was simply that they could not spill enough blood in time. What happens if the apocalypse was brought upon because they were sacrificing people? Like, they thought that by sacrificing enough people, they would stop it, but by sacrificing people, they brought the apocalypse. Had the reverse the side effect. I see a child's block.
Only to save you. Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan.
What? Something turned on. I heard something be like, bzz. Yeah, these. Are these powering on?
Oh, my children. My children. What have I done?
By trying to save them, he actually got them. He did the opposite kind of thing. By trying to save them, he actually killed them.
I will put it right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my sins washed clean.
Don't fucking wash. There's not enough bacon to cleanse these sins in this world. Oh no. Yoink. 20th of December 1899, memories. They surfaced like bloated bodies rising to the scum of the Thames. I looked at them, covered in the blood of their dead mother. Little piglets squalling in their swaddling, and my heart at once was filled with a great love and a consuming hate I could never have imagined. At that point, did my soul split, creating him? Was this the egg of my soul, the moment the great clock began to tick? Is the only path to redemption to join us together again, to make myself whole, to close a great circle and take the madman into my heart once more and forgive him? Oh, it's a split it sounds like a split personality. It sounds like the professor is a split.
I love you, my darlings, and I am sorry. I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much for this world.
Like, when his wife died, he loved his children because she gave birth to them and they were his, but he also hated them because they killed their mother in a sense. So he, like, his personality split. What is this? I'm in another building.
Mandus, put aside your misguided.
Because it sounds like the same voice when it talks.
You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
He's doing like what the Aztecs did. He's trying to sacrifice people to try to, like, what do you call it, suspend the apocalypse kind of thing. Mandus is alone. I searched it for instructions, for advice, for help in my goals, but in return the system mocks me. Simpleton, it says, you must find your own answers now. I don't think by killing a bunch of people you're also saving people. That doesn't seem very logical. Let me kill millions of people to save the people. It's kind of like he's trying to, like, do the whole, like, sacrifice the few to save the many, but it's like, I don't think it's the same in this situation. I don't think it works here. Well, there's a fuse, one of those battery fuse things. I feel like I have to pick that up. What? Excuse me? Excuse me, what? What? Really? Is that how we're playing? Where are you? I hear you. Oh, it's the stupid electrical pig again. Yeah, you're right there. Don't worry about it, pig. Oh, nope, it's okay. Well, time to go this way. Nope, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Not gonna close the door, I just run. Oh, you piece of crap! I'm just more annoyed. I'm not even mad, I'm just more annoyed. How dare you rip me from existence and then put me back into existence? Demon. I guess the demon's probably not trying to do what's best for me anyways. Let's just go in here. I don't know if why would I want to get into the spider circle? This seems safe. This is fine. This is fine. Demon. What is this? Whose heart is that? Is it mine? Is that the professor's? The children? Or we just yoink it. There's a lot. There's a lot. You are going crazy or something. Holy shit. Sir? Sir. I need you to, like, do something. Oh. Sir? Sir. Sir? No? Just gonna be... What am I supposed to do? There's lights. You want me to shine the lights on it? Nope. Can't control the lights. Blood? Okay, time to leave. I don't like this vision thing. Don't like it. I'll smack the door into myself. Can I not open any of these? I feel like I have to get the arms off. But I don't know how. Like, I have to get the heart out somehow. But there's no, like, levers or button. I found the ladder. Never mind. Hold on. Give me a second. I found it. I was like, at first I was like, this ladder leads to nothing. Oh. I was stuck. Great job. I've done it. I've done it, Pebbles. I've solved the puzzle. What is this? I'm not gonna ask questions. What? I have no idea what that is. Are these like coils? They're playing sweet music. They're musical instruments, that's what they are. I should have known. I too play the weird glass cone instrument. So that's all 4, right? I mean, pretty cool.
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
So we have to destroy the heart?
Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
That's right. I'm guessing we're electrifying the heart? Where am I going now? I'm so confused because I can't see a bloody thing. Can I go back down? Oh, you're killing the machine? Yeah, we're killing the machine. I think I have to go back down. Can I, please? Thank you. Just... I think I can grab it. Maybe I can grab it now? Hold on, let me see if I can grab it. Maybe there's a lot of light. Oh, yeah. Oh.
God help me. I have lost the dry paper soul of the world.
You have lost a lot more than just that. You've lost your brain. Enoch, Edwin, Oswald, and I. Enoch, Edwin, Oswald. Who's Oswald? Is that his split personality? The light it burns.
Madness, listen to your heart. You know you are with me. You created me to save the world.
It is the machine.
I am your friend.
I think he created the machine out of himself, though. Like, I feel like that was his own heart. I think that was Amanda's heart. Oswald is his name. His name is Oswald! Oh. Amanda's is, wait. But Oswald and I, so is the robot, the machine named Oswald, and then Amanda's? Because it was like Edwin, Enoch, Oswald, and I. Maybe I is the machine. That's true. I mean, that's always true. Do I still have my lantern? Oh, holy shit. So he did. He integrated the professor into the machine. The professor is the machine. He integrated him. So kill the professor, kill the machine. So he didn't bash his head in. He trapped him. Well, maybe he bashed his head in and then trapped him. Is there a choice here? I feel like this is a choice thing. I feel like it's like, you know, you either kill him or you don't. Because I feel like I need to do something here, but it won't let me do anything. Can't push anything. That thing's giving me the little hand symbol. Yeah, I think you're right, Pebbles. I think it's Enoch, Edwin, then Mandus, which is us, and then Professor is I. I'm guessing. If I had to take a guess.
I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful,
I think he made it
stupid,
more painful.
pointless lives.
Well, now they can be bacon. They have a purpose. They can be bacon.
Mandus, stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandus.
What is
Don't
happening?
speak of my children, monster.
How dare you bring my
I will
children
not
to this?
kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we shared. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free.
I wonder if he was a twin. I wonder if him and the professor are twins. Maybe Edwin and the other person are Mandus's kids? Maybe Edwin and the other person are Mandus's. Well, Mandus said that Edwin and Enoch are his kids. I think Edwin and Enoch are Mandus's kids. But I don't know who the I would be. Unless it's Lily. But Lily's dead. So he killed his children to make sure that they didn't suffer in the real world. It's kind of like how some people like choose not to have kids because like they don't want them to have like their you know, if they have a hereditary like illnesses or, you know, chronic illnesses, they don't. It's kind of like that. He wanted to spare his kids from suffering in the real world. I'm pretty sure I is the machine. Yeah, so it's not, he's not the parents of the kids. But it's weird because like I think the professor is the machine, but also it insinuates that like the machine is also Mandus, like a part of him. So unless the professor, because they said their souls entwine, Mandus created the machine, but they said their souls intertwined. He's basically linked to because he put his soul into the machine, kind of thing. Like he put his like energy. That makes sense. Oh, time to jump on it. Oh, I feel like I'm going to the airport. Hello, children. Fancy meeting you here. Yes. Don't play too many video games while I'm gone. Oh, children are dead. Oh, hi, children. Fancy meeting you here again. Remember to wash your hands before dinner. You know, like people say that when a man creates something, he puts... Yeah, that's why I was like, when we were talking about, like, yeah, he puts a part of his soul when he, like, creates something. That makes sense. Look at Bubbles. Bubbles like, what is this? Yeah, so he put a part of himself into it. So that's why they're linked. Wasn't there, like, a horror game or something where, like, the guy created stuff and everything he created became, like, living and became, like, a monster because he put his soul into, like, everything? Oh, there's a pig. One of the pigs. Looks like it's T-posing. Yeah, I think there was, like, a horror game where everything he created became, like, a monster because he put a little bit of his soul into everything. But I want to become famous. Why you ruined this opportunity? I would never want to become famous. There's too much stress with being famous. Wasn't that Alan Wake? No one gets to be. I think it was because Alan Wake because like, you know, Alan Wake was an author, so when he wrote like the way that the demon or Satan or whatever it was worked is that whenever an artist created something, it became real. So when Alan Wake wrote the story, it became real, and like it was like the same with like the musicians who wrote the songs, and it became real, and the painters and stuff like that. Because I think it started with like an artist that like wanted to save his girlfriend. It was the lake. I think the lake was possessed. If I remember, there was like some sort of ancient magic in the lake. And I think if I remember correctly, the way it started is that some sort of artist, I think it was a painter, tried to bring back his wife or girlfriend who had died in the lake. So he painted her, but when she came back, she wasn't herself. Like it wasn't her. It was like the demon imitating her. It was like the darkness of the lake imitating his wife, and that's why the demon took on that like persona of the girl with like the missing stomach or whatever. It took on. Oh no, I think it was another author. I think another author wrote her back into being, and she came back and she had like the hole in her stomach, and that's why she took the form of that lady, because it was him trying to bring back his wife. And yeah, it was that. That's probably what I'm thinking of. It was a good game. Alan Wake is still probably one of my favorite games. That's why I want to play. What's the one that takes place in the same universe? Control? I think it's Control. I want to play Control at some point. Oh my god, this looks like an Aztec temple. Daddy? Yes, child?
I have stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into faith. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Mandus trod and bled and gassed and starved.
I mean, the music is really good in this game.
Murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Mandus. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat.
I would say Dark Descent was pretty quiet. Like it was almost completely silent, unless they were talking, or the monsters were after you. Dark Descent didn't have music at all. God, he's so dramatic. Oh, God, he's so dramatic. These demons are being so. Satan's being so dramatic nowadays. I thought Control was made by the same people who made Alan Wake, though, and it takes place in the same universe. Like, it's not like a continuation of the story, but it's like in the same universe. Yes, okay. To be fair, no one comes back from the lake the same. No, some are relaxed, others just want to kill kids at the camp. Some just are relaxed, others just, some get relaxed, some just kill some kids, you know, it's fine. Everybody experiences something different. That's how Jason was born. Jason's mom was writing the book, brought him back. It is, and it's pretty cool. I think they did a good job. Yeah, I watched Nightwing play a little bit of it, and I was like, I need to play this game. Some issues, but overall nice. I mean, I don't expect every game to be perfect. Are those two hearts my kids' hearts? I have a feeling like these are like, Edwin? Enoch, is that you? I missed you. You guys are looking good. Have you lost weight? Got a haircut?
I am begging you. You made me. You are my creator.
Oh.
My father. You cannot destroy me.
That's who was saying Daddy in the beginning. Daddy, please no. Daddy, don't destroy me. Daddy, help me. Daddy, no. That it wasn't his kids. It was the machine.
Please, Mandus, no. For your children.
What is happening? What am I doing? What are we doing? Oh my god, his children are on spikes on each side of him. What did you do? What is happening? Well, this is fine. Am I becoming a part of the machine? Is that what's happening? I'm like loading myself in the machine to take control. That's probably how machine is controlled. Yeah, so I'm like literally kicking out the other persona, which is like, you know, the professor, and I'm gonna take control of it, so he can't have control anymore. Good? Oh, not my heart. So I think Mandus killed the prior, like, entity that was controlling the machine and then, like, took control of it. Because it ripped out his heart. It looks like the hearts power the machine. So he literally killed both his kids to help power the machine. He killed both his kids to become, like, the batteries, and then he killed the professor to become, like, the mind. And then he killed himself to become the new mind in hopes to destroy it. He's with his children kind of thing, too.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away.
Oh, that's right. He wanted to make a new god. He wanted to create a new god for people to follow.
Silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep.
Oh, he literally shut the entire thing down.
And in that moment, the new century was born.
Again, this city needs to be burned. This city needs to be cleansed. Oh, bye, children. Where's Top Hat Man that was, like, locked in the door? The meat processing. I will never trust bacon again. That's I know, right at the end. Again, it was an interesting story, and I liked how they were building it up. Like, the story-wise was good. Like, the whole, like, recreating God and trying to save people from suffering and, like, you know, death and stuff. But like you said, the story was good, but the gameplay was... I missed the gameplay of the first one. And this is who did... and this is who did make it for your pleasure and appreciation. Yeah, I did it! My opinion, not good. No. Well, you don't like the story? Like, or are you just talking about clear cut? Like, again, like, they had a good idea, I just don't think they executed it well. Story was okay. Yeah, like, I like the where they were going with it, with the whole, like, creating a new god, try to keep people from suffering, you know, like, forcing people to evolve, like Darwinism, like, only the strongest will survive. Like, I like that whole kind of theory. And then, again, there's another game with a person with a god complex. The only thing I didn't like was the execution of it. Like, it was very confusing to follow, like, 90% of the time. And then the gameplay was a little bit boring. Because again, like, even, like, you remember, like, the boss fight with the electrical pig? I literally killed it in 2 seconds. It wasn't even difficult. And there's not even a difficulty setting. It's not like it let me choose, like, normal, hard, or, like, whatever. It just threw me into the game. Like, the pigs were never a problem. I never got killed once. I didn't even die, exactly. I didn't even die. I didn't have any problems with the pigs. The puzzles weren't hard. Like, I remember the first Amnesia, the puzzles were actually so difficult I had to look up a couple of them. Like, these weren't hard. It's like literally flip a switch. I'm like, I did it. Also, the whole being a god was in Dark Descent too. Oh, that's right, because he wanted to, like, become immortal, right? Because main bad guy in Dark Descent also used main character to become a god, and after all, that failed and died. Well, it depends on the ending, right? Like, well, unless we're talking about, like, isn't the one where you kill the head guy the true ending? Where you, like, foil his plan? Because, I mean, there is an ending where he does become God. Well, God. Yeah, there are 3 endings. Yeah, because I think there's one where he becomes God. There's one where you foil his plan. And then there's one where the guy that lost his head also becomes God instead. One where you accept his offer. Oh, that's right. That's right. One where you kill him, one where he becomes God, and one where you accept his offer to, like, join him. For God's sakes, I am late. Oh, you're fine, Sharky. I appreciate you being here. Again, even if you're here for 10 minutes, an hour, I appreciate you showing up. How are you, Sharky? How's your weekend going? 3, where you save the guy from another dimension, and he saves us from death and transfers to the dimension. Yeah, it was interesting. So it's okay, Sharky. You didn't miss much, Sharky, trust me. It was an okay game, but it wasn't, like, the best. I'm hoping Rebirth is better. The party that leans upon the workers but serves the brokers is in a period of great sharpening of the class struggle. Cannot be but sense the smells wafted from the waiting graves. Leon Torsky? Wait. That's not that's not the author, right? Not as good as Dark Descent. No, I think it's really hard to, like, redo what they did with 1. It's like how, because you know what's going to be coming. Like, if, like, again, like this, I knew it was going to be like one of those stealth games with monsters you can't kill. Like, I already kind of knew what was coming because I played the first one. So it's hard to, like, get people scared because if you play the first one, you know what to expect. So it's not as scary or, like, revolutionary and stuff. Why am I just seeing the end? But overall, good. Oh, I guess I had to click a button. It's okay. It's not... I felt like the puzzles were too easy. I wasn't scared. Literally, the boss fight, the pigs were never a problem. I literally could outrun them. So, it was a good idea, just not executed the best. I think it could have been